Hey everyone, welcome to the Knitting Turnpike. When I did my video the other day, the WAYK 9 video, the What Are You Knitting video, I wasn't able to talk about all of the upcoming projects because it was getting just way too long. And I have 3 projects that are coming up, and I want to go ahead and get this out to you guys because I want to give you guys a chance to participate with me. I don't want you to run out of time, and you might have to order yarn or order beads. One of the projects that I want to work on is the Japanese Sampler Lace Scarf by Toni L. Lorenz, and you need 800 yards of a fingering weight yarn, and I'm going to use this Manis del Uruguay Fino, one of my favorites, I told you, and I'm going to use this yarn, and it's this color is called filigree. 430 filigree. It's beautiful, kind of dark yellow. It's got all these different color accents in it. It's just really pretty. It's almost like gold. And I'm going to use that yarn for that. And it's each month you get a clue for you get a new clue each month. So it's a year-long mystery knit along, and it is like a new pattern every month. So I'll put all the descriptions, all the links to all the stuff in the description below, and you guys can go and get the pattern and knit this along with me. And this next project I want to work on is exactly the same way. It's a year-long mystery knit along, and I did the one last year, except I haven't finished it. This year though, it's going to be a different focus, and it's called the 2021 Year of International Lace Scarf, and the pattern is by Elizabeth Ravenwood, and this is the yarn I'm going to use for it. You need like 700 yards of a fingering weight yarn. I'm going to use this yarn. I think I've got a little bit of a sun flare coming in this room. There we go. That might be better. This is yarn made by Dye for Yarn, and it's their fingering Tessa silk weight yarn, and it's called Diving into the Caribbean, and it's just a really pretty blue green. And this yarn is so soft. I don't know if you've ever knit it with Tessa silk. It's got a little bit of grab to it, but it's still really soft. The next thing I wanted to talk about is that Boo Knits Beverly is going to be hosting a Valentine's Mystery Knit Along, so that will start on February the 14th. She did this last year, and I enjoyed it. I did the Love Is shawl. Put a link to the video. She is the epitome of lace and beads. Anytime I think of lace and beads, I think of Beverly from Boo Knits, and I just love her shawls. This is a delicate shawl, crescent shawl, top down, lace and beads. You need about 800 meters per 100 grams skein of yarn. And I have my yarn already picked out, and I wanted to show you this because I want to show you guys, if you guys are going to start thinking about this, because you might need to order stuff since you need yarn and beads. Fortunately, I had this in my stash. But I'm going to use this yarn by Farmarsh. Here, I'll put it here so you guys can see it. And they're in, it's a gradient yarn. I think they're in Germany. And this is a silk sea cell blend. And this is 875 yards. Here's what my yarn looks like. Here, I'll show it without the beads on it. It's just a beautiful, this is called Roses colorway. I love her gradients, knit up beautifully. Actually, the Love Is shawl I knit with Farmarsh yarn, and that was in the colorway Peony, if I remember right. Anyway, I was trying to pick out how to do my beads, and I ended up having a lot of pink beads because you guys know pink is my signature color. I have a lot of pink. I do a lot of pink. And this is a lot of times when you're trying to pick beads with like yarn projects, people recommend that you go ahead and string your beads onto your yarn so you can kind of get a better idea of what it's going to look like when it's knitted up. And I'm all for that. I've done that many times. However, with this is so nicely caked up, and I'm not going to be knitting this for another month. I don't want to unravel it, and I have 5 different types of beads here that I want to evaluate. And I was like, I'm going to make a mess of this, and I don't want it to be sitting there for a month all messy. So I just decided this is the Gina Pike knitting Turnpike method, lazy method of trying to figure out what beads to use for your projects. Anyway, what I do is I string the beads onto a T-pin, and I just stick the T-pin into my yarn as close as I possibly can get so I can evaluate what the beads will look like with my yarn. So I've got bead number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And see, you can turn it, you can kind of get a feel for what when the light hits it, will it sparkle with the yarn and everything. And anyway, I think I actually have beads 1, 4, and 5. I have enough of in my stash to knit this today. So I kind of want to eliminate these 2 because I don't really have enough of them, and I do not want to order any more beads right now. The mail's so slow right now, so I don't really want to order any. So I'm looking at this one, and this one. And this one is a little matchy. It really matches this color great. So I like that, but I also have knit that before, so I wasn't leaning towards that one at all. I liked this one for sparkle, and I love this one too. I think I like this one maybe a little bit better, but I do like this one as well. They both have nice sparkle, nice contrast. So what I did though is I took a picture. I submitted this to the Never Enough Lace group because those ladies are experts at lace and beads. And Beverly, the lady who wrote the pattern, said, this is what you should do. She said, I need to start with this color. So go from the outside in. So I'm going to go from dark to light. It's going to end with light, and use these beads that match. So the beads are going to like blend with the yarn, and then as you get to the end, they're going to go pow for that, beautiful lace border that she's so well known for. And so since Beverly suggested this, Beverly wrote the pattern. She knows better than anybody. She's the queen of lace and beads. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this bead with this yarn, and I'm going to start on the outside and go in. I've never knit a shawl going from the dark to the light before, so it's not kind of how my brain works, but I am excited about trying something different and sharing that with you guys. Anyway, I would love for you guys to jump in and knit this along with me. You have a month to get your yarn together, pick your beads. It will start again on the 14th. She does her mystery knit-alongs a little bit faster than some people. Some people don't like them because every 3 to 4 days, you get a new clue. So the pace is a lot faster. You get all of the clues though within a 2-week period, and then you can get it wrapped up and finished. So you kind of are working on that one project because it's not, very fast. It's a big lace shawl. You can see I've done Shadow Dancer was her shawl, was her pattern. Love Is was her pattern. Morning Star was her pattern. So they're big lace beaded shawls, but the pace is a little bit faster. Anyway, go ahead if you want to do this. Pick your yarn, get your beads going. You have a month, and then we'll get started on that. But I just wanted to mention it so you have time to do it. And I'm excited about doing something a little bit different. And if you're going to use my lazy method of picking beads, put a comment below. I'm enjoying reading your comments. I am enjoying the interaction and enjoying getting to know you guys on a personal level, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for being here. I have enjoyed sharing these projects with you. I hope that you will join in and knit along with me and we'll just have a good time connecting and sharing our projects with each other. Hope you have a great day, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my channel with your friends and family who might be interested in knitting and crochet, and also show some love to the channels that I have recommended in my channel section. Thank you so much.